Hi everyone, I wanted to thank you for watching my video. This is something that is very important to me, something that has affected my life that I would like to share with everybody. On January 16th, 2015, my life changed forever. I went to work just like it was a normal day. My boyfriend Adam had dropped me off because we were going to go out to dinner down the street from my work. So he dropped me off, was going to come pick me up. And I just went to work like a normal, regular day. Adam had texted me throughout the day telling me that he wasn't going to be picking me up, that my dad was going to be picking me up. And I initially thought to myself, well, why is my dad picking me up? That doesn't make any sense. You're the one that has my car. But I didn't really think much of it. So I called my mom like I would call my mom any other day. And I said, Mom, why is Adam not picking me up? I said, did he crash my car? And I had thought Adam maybe crashed my car. That's why he wouldn't be coming to pick me up. She said, no, Kelly, Adam didn't crash your car. Your dad's just going to come pick you up because it's closer. And we're all going to go to Grandma's house. And I said, well, why are we going to Grandma's house? Adam and I are supposed to be doing our thing tonight. She's like, well, we'll just see when we get to Grandma's house. So I said, okay, it's kind of weird. So I hung up the phone with her. I called my grandma. I said, Grandma, why is everybody being so weird? Why are we all going to your house? And she had a tone to her voice which made me feel that there was something wrong. And I wasn't quite sure, trying to figure out what was wrong. And nobody would tell me anything over the phone. So later on my dad came and picked me up. And I said, Dad, what is going on? Why isn't anybody telling me? And he said, just get your stuff together, go in the car. We'll talk about it in the car. So I said, okay. So throughout the day, I had thought to myself, I think somebody died. Wasn't really sure though. And I didn't want to say anything. So we got in the car. My dad had said, there's been a tragedy in our family. So instantly I knew somebody died. And he said, your grandmother's been trying to get in contact with your Uncle Donnie for a couple days now. And he hasn't answered the phone. And that's all he had to say to me. I instantly knew that something had happened to him. And so I cried my eyes out because I just couldn't believe it. And I said, Dad, how did he die? And my dad said, when we get to Grandma's house, we're going to talk about it. So my thoughts were, okay, did something bad, because why wouldn't my dad tell me? So got to my grandma's house. Everybody was around the dining room table. And it took everybody kind of a while to start talking about what had happened. So finally I said, can somebody please just tell me what happened? And everybody kind of looked around the room at each other. And my grandma said, Kelly, I'm sorry, but he committed suicide. And I thought to myself, what? What do you mean he committed suicide? How is that possible? Somebody who was so funny and so much fun. Every time my brother and I would go up to Massachusetts, we were so excited to see Uncle Donnie because he just made us laugh uncontrollably. And it was just something that I just could not accept at first. It's definitely hard for me to continue talking about it, but my purpose in sharing my story is I personally feel there's not enough awareness out there. And being personally affected by it, I feel that people need to know. People need to understand that they're not alone. There's so many resources out there. If anybody's feeling depressed, sad, you yourself, you know someone who is, reach out. there's definitely ways for people to help you and help your loved one. And it's something that I will never get answers to. My whole family will never get answers to. And it's just something that has completely changed my life. It's been a little over a year since he passed. I wish I could say it gets easier, but it doesn't. We celebrated his 1-year anniversary. We went up to Massachusetts. We blew up balloons, and we wrote messages on the balloons. And we released them. So our way of releasing them is letting go. And by letting go all the feelings that we may have, and the more we learned about suicide and the more we learned about why people decide to take their own life, brings a sense of peace to know that they're at peace and they're not hurting. And I've had multiple visits in my dreams from him, reminding me that it's okay, Kellie. It's okay to be sad. It's okay for you to cry. But just know I'm at peace. I'm not hurting. And there's times that I wish I could talk to him. There's definitely a lot of sadness there. And so what I'm wanting to do is I got together with my friend Kayla, and we decided that we wanted to create a fundraiser for suicide awareness. And we were going back and forth thinking what we would do. And we decided on an ice cream social, something fun. And we're going to call it Sprinkles for Suicide. It's still in the works, still in the process, but something that's very important to me. Something that I feel everybody needs to get knowledge about. I would want to, by having this fundraiser, help somebody who may be thinking of committing suicide and seeing that there are options. And the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention I've been speaking with. They've been very helpful to me. I also belong to a group on Facebook for families of suicide. And I feel that I would like to bring awareness as much as I can and make everybody aware to reach out if there's any problems. Anybody wants to personally reach out to me, speak to me, you are more than welcome to do so, because I'm such a huge advocate for this, and it's something that is so near and dear to my heart. And once we get closer, I would love to have any help that I can get. Any donations are accepted. And my final thought is, think about the people who aren't here today that have taken their life. Think about them. Think about their families. Think about what everybody's going through. When it comes to this type of death, there's always unanswered questions, and there will forever be unanswered questions. So you can help make a change. Thank you so much for watching my video.